I'm going to demonstrate how to complete Practice Activity 1C in the textbook. That will be your lab assignment for the first week. It's at the very end of Chapter 1, and to do this, we'll start with the introduction drawing, which we had used for Activities 1A and 1B. We're going to open that introduction drawing and make sure the tool space is active. We'll select the Settings tab, and with the Settings tab selected, we'll select the name of the drawing, Introduction. We'll right-click and we'll choose to edit the drawing settings. We'll select the object layer settings, and we're going to customize our object layers. We're going to start with the modifier column. We're going to click in the alignment, the very top item there. We're going to set it from none to prefix. So if you click once to select that option, and then click again to access the drop-down option. So for the first three items, the alignment labeling, and the alignment table, you should select prefix for the modifier. Now we'll set the value for those three items, and that will be an asterisk and a hyphen. So asterisk hyphen for those three items. All right, once we've done that, we've set those three items so that there will be a modifier with the item's name and C-road text for those items, and that'll have a prefix. That'll be the prefix followed by the object's name. The textbook doesn't give you this in the instructions, but you'll notice at the bottom of page 43 it is circled. We've checked the box so that immediate and independent layer on-off control display of components. Let's set that, and then we're going to go to the abbreviations tab. In the abbreviations tab, we're going to change one of the abbreviations. We're looking down under alignment geometry point text. We're going to look for the curved midpoint. Right now that abbreviation is set to be uppercase M, lowercase ID. We're going to click in that cell and we'll change it to uppercase M, uppercase D. Once we've done that, we'll go in and we'll look at the ambient settings. And so with the ambient settings selected, we're going to go down and look at the properties. We'll expand the elevation properties, and you'll notice that the unit here is meters. I'm going to click the drop down. I'm going to select foot. This is where the precision for the number of decimal places is listed. This is where I could change it if I had to, the rounding, formatting. This is where all of that information is found. For now, we're simply changing the value to foot. Once we've done that, we'll click OK to close the settings. And now we're going to zoom in to the knuckle bend on accent place. We're going to look at the labels. So here we have what they call a knuckle bend, and you'll notice the label here reads MID, and of course we just updated that in the drawing settings. So the drawing has not regenerated, so we're going to click in the command prompt and we're going to type the letters RE. We'll hit enter. It will regenerate, and you'll see that we have now the abbreviation uppercase M, uppercase D. Once we've done that, we're going to pan to where Ascent Place intersects Jeffries Ranch Road. So here is that intersection. We have a station point here, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually select Jeffries Ranch Road. We're going to select the alignment, and we're going to add a station point offset fixed point label. To select the alignment for Jeffries Ranch Road, I'm going to go to my tool space to the Prospector tab. From there, I'll expand alignments, and I'll look specifically at centerline alignments. I've expanded that, and I can see each of the centerline alignments for the three roads in this drawing. I'm going to select Jeffries Ranch Road, click on it, it's highlighted, I'll right click and I'll choose select from my options. With that center alignment selected, you can see the highlighted blue line with the grips running along the center of Jeffries Ranch Road. Now that I've done that, you'll also notice that up at the top I have a contextual tab that opened that relates to that alignment. And at the far left I have the option to add labels. I'm going to click on the add labels option and I'm going to choose the third option down, station offset fixed point. With that selected, you'll see I get to choose a spot along that center line. And I'm going to choose a spot just a little bit to the west of the station point information that's already there relating to that intersection. Once I've done that, I'll click and it adds that information. So I have the station point information and I have the ability to keep clicking and adding labels. At this point, I only want the one item. I'm going to hit escape on the keyboard to exit the label option. And I'm going to click on the label. Actually, I'm going to hit escape again so I unselect Jeffries Ranch Road centerline alignment. I'm going to hover with my cursor over the just added label and I'm going to right click. Select it, click to select it, and then right click to view the properties. Now, let's expand this. If we look at the layer, you will hover over the layer and you'll see that the layer was made so that it's consistent with the object naming convention that we set up when we went into our drawing settings and we added the asterisk hyphen for the prefix. So our alignment label has the object name in it as a prefix. So we added a label. The label is associated with the object, the Jeffries Ranch Road alignment, and that was added as a prefix to the label text. So this is, of course, adding layers to the drawing, but it really helps keep track of everything. And if you look at all of the layers in this drawing, you can see that there is quite a bit to it. So that is activity 1C. What you'll do is you'll save the drawing with those changes made. And submit the DWG file using the link provided.